Yeah, of
You're gonna
course.
be able to inspire a lot of people that are seriously hesitant. Like, just the whole thing when you get certified is like, now what? Now what am I going to do?
The
You
first time
know?
I got certified, it was so funny. I didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
No, I did. I trained. I was teaching
Right.
at a gym, right? But I didn't do this.
Right. You didn't run out the door and create a logo and create a whole business plan
I
and
didn't even know about what to do. Like I had no idea. So, and just with you starting, you just giving that, like, oh, you guys, this is what I do. I'm like, I could do that. I was literally like, I was working the desk at the gym and I had my phone set up. I was just, passing time, just standing there, and I was like, I could do that.
yeah.
I could do that. I don't need to be here making $10 an hour. You know, I just didn't. I didn't. And I knew right there, I'm like, this is what I want to do. And
I love it. And you're off to such a great start already. And then a year from now, I'm going to interview you again, or probably more in between, and just be like, okay, how are you doing now? There's a lot of trainers that think about working at a gym. Like, it's almost like they get certified and they don't know what to do next, so the next best option, right, a lot of them don't think about starting a business. They think about just, okay, what gym am I going to work for now? I love what you shared with me over the phone, where you were like, oh my gosh, I never really thought of it that way. And to see what you're doing right now before joining the program is just, it's
yeah,
just so inspirational. So if you could just share like
yeah.
who you are, and what your thought process was, and then you saw the live training, the free training, and then what happened from there. So if you don't mind.
Sure. So, well, I'm Caitlin and I live in South Jersey. And I had just moved out here about 2 years ago. I was dancing professionally in a show. My husband was also in the industry. Um, Alongside with being a dancer, I've always kept up with my fitness background. Like when I first left the industry,
Mm-hmm.
I got just drawn to training and fitness, and I got addicted to it. And I realized, wow, this makes me feel so good. So I ended up becoming certified. This was years ago. And then I had gotten pregnant unexpectedly. And then my whole, like, everything just derailed. And I didn't even look at it for a very long time. And I've moved many different places. And in each place, I worked at a gym and I taught. When I moved to New Jersey, I started working at the desk in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, okay. And I auditioned for training. And they were like, oh, this is great. You could be a trainer. But I had to get my cert done again. So I just worked at the desk. So I did that for a very long time. And then I was getting recertified, which is where I met Cheska. And she's like, oh, we have a free training doing your own business. And I was like, this is so awesome, because I'm working at a gym. I'm seeing all the trainers complaining about how they're not making any money. They're charging the business that I was working at, they charge like $65 a session. And the trainers are only getting like, the rate was ridiculous, $15.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, $15, $20. So I was like, okay, this is not something I want to do. So I watched the free training and I was like, I want to do this. I actually have a notebook and I have all the notes that you had like wrote back in February. This was in February.
Yep.
My goal was, I want to start my own business and just start with a couple clients, right? That was it. Then COVID happened and I was like, okay, I have all this time. What am I going to do with myself? Like, my gym ended up closing down. I had nothing. All my classes that I was teaching at dance-wise were done. So I was like, all right, now it's my time. I finished my certification, and when my gym shut down permanently, I was like, this is a sign to just start my own business. And I always thought of Cheska and what she was saying, like, that you can do it, and how, like, just her system and her mindset behind it. I remember her saying, like, just put your head down and focus on what feels right for you. Don't look at other people. And I did that. And now I started my business August 11th, my first evaluation. And now it's October, I don't know what day it is, some 20 something. And I just did that. I put my head down and I just went to work, and I treated each client, like she said, don't treat them like a client. You treat them as your friend. And I call my clients my people. I'm like, you're my people now. And I'm like, and I just do that. I give them love, and I give them everything I have for, as a friend, build that friendship with them. And it's taken off, and my business has grown just from there. So now I'm excited because I'm ready for the accountability. Now I'm seeing like, okay, wow, I actually can do this. I'm doing it now. Okay, now I'm talking like, how do I keep it consistent? And I have like actual money goals now, and I'm really serious about it. So this is why I'm here now.
That's so awesome. I'm so happy that we connected. How many clients do you have right now?
I signed, I think 18 or 19th one.
Wow. I love that. And then what do you think about, so when you saw the actual paid program, right? So you took it from the free training, you launched your business, you did this in record time. I mean, when did you get certified, like your recertification? Was that this summer?
I got it in June.
In June. Okay. And then and that's when everybody was shut down big time.
Yes.
Did you, when did you come up with your logo? Because your logo is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So I'm very into personal development, and I knew from February, I just feel like we were connected because this was supposed to be my path. Like it was always in my head. What you did, it was so inspiring to me. I'm like, okay. So I journal not every day, but I journal a lot. When there's something on my head, on my mind, I journal, and I put it out there. I'm like, I'm spiritual like this. I put it out there, and I knew an answer would come. I'm like, what's a good name for my business? Because that was one of the things you'd suggest, like you need like a brand and a name. So I just sat on it for a really long time. And one day I was journaling, and I wrote Uplift, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, that's my name. Like that was it. It was it. Like I just knew it. So it's like Uplift. So I already had like Uplift with Kate. I was like, that's it. That's it.
So you've got your logo, you've got your LLC done, right?
Yes.
You've got your business bank account.
Yes.
And how about PayPal? Did you get PayPal business?
I did that.
Okay, perfect. So really what we need to do, and just so I'm clear, what are your goals to get out of this program going forward? Because now you're in our more elite, coaching program. What are your goals that you're expecting? And then also give me some kind of like a year from now where you would like to see your whole business.
Okay. For me, I really want to make money. I want to make, I want to say like 50K. Like if I could do that, I don't know why that number is like in my head. Cause I feel like starting like my first year, I want to make like 50,
So doable. Especially with where you're at right now. Like you launched your business. You got pretty much all of the hard stuff out of the way. Now it's just going to be about adding in some systems to make everything run really smoothly for you, and then adding in some passive income so that you end up, and you know what passive income is.
Yes. I think my goal too, because now that I'm actually working, I'm doing both in person and I'm doing virtual. And I want to have a balance with my life. Like, yes, I do want to make this income, but I don't want to be so drained that I'm not showing up for my husband, for my daughter, for my family. I live close to my family. I love spending time with my family. So I don't want to lose that. So I want to make sure that when I move forward, that I'm not drained, because I'm finding from not working at all to now working, where I am teaching dance. So I'm doing that on top of my training, of my business. I'm finding myself tired. So I want to find a way. I'm not sure exactly where this is. And this is where I want the guidance and help is like, do I want to just go only virtual from now on because it's so easy? It's easy. My people are getting results. And it's just the ease of like, you know, getting up, you know, maybe 20 minutes beforehand instead of having to drive 40 minutes. Sometimes I have to drive far.
Right.
For my client, and that is more exhausting to me energy-wise. Driving, getting there, getting from people to people, making sure it's scheduled the right. I'm not complaining about that, but if I could find a way where I'm not driving so much maybe, and I do have most of my business virtually, that would be awesome.
Okay. Yep. I got it. I have an idea definitely for you. So anyway, thank you for sharing all of that.